So today to review we have Mario Kart Wii for the, you guessed it, Nintendo Wii. This is one of the first release titles for the Nintendo Wii, and it still holds its value today. It was one of the original launch titles for the Nintendo Wii, and has since become the best-selling Mario game on the Wii. So this was also one of the first games to include its own Wii channel, being the Mario Kart channel. Fortunately, these will be inoperable after May of 2014, or at least the channel will. Alright, so now we're on to controllers. There are several different types of controllers you can use to play Mario Kart. These include the the Wii Classic controller, the Wii Remote with the nunchuck, the GameCube controller, and the Wii Wheel. Each of these controllers has their own style of control. Personally, I prefer the Classic controller, so that is what I'm going to use to do the review. Unfortunately, I do not have a GameCube controller on hand at the moment. Otherwise, I would personally recommend that controller. A description of each controller would not be necessary at this point, so we'll continue on with the review. To get some things straight, I will not be able to do every single mode of the game for this review. Some things have been discontinued by Nintendo of America, whereas others I simply do not feel the need to do. Alright, now on to cups and the game mechanics. Inside of Mario Kart Wii, there are two types of cups. There are the retro cups, which include the shell cup, the banana cup, the leaf cup, and the lightning cup, and the new cups, which include the mushroom cup, the flower cup, the star cup, and the sparkle cup. Each of these cups includes 4 courses, which progress in difficulty as the player goes along. The retro cups come from previous games of the Mario Kart series, such as Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart Advance. After the second cup in both the retro and the modern stages, the stages will become instantly harder. All of the graphics in the retro courses have been graphically remade since the previous versions of Mario Kart, in order to make them look better on the Wii. There are 3 different engine classes to choose from in Mario Kart Wii. Each of them contains a different set of vehicles. In the 50cc mode, only cars can be used until you are able to unlock them after you've beaten all cups on 50cc. The same thing with 100cc, except that only bikes can be used until you have until you've done all of the stages in 100cc on all the 8 cups. There are a total of 4 cars and 4 bikes for each side. Sides being the good people and the bad people from the Mario universe. In the beginning of the game, you can only use 3 different carts and 3 different bikes. The player must unlock the other characters and vehicles that can be used in the game. You must also unlock the Star Cup, the Sparkle Cup, the Leaf Cup, and the Lightning Cup by completing the first 4 cups. So now on to characters. There are some characters that may not be able to be unlocked after May of 2014. Unfortunately, that includes the matchmaking and other things for any Nintendo Wi-Fi connection service. Some of the characters require the time attack with ghosts to be done in a specific way, whereas some will unfortunately require thousands of races and or a Nintendo matchmaking multiplayer session. There is even one character that can be unlocked with a Super Mario Galaxy save file. The red circles represent the characters that I do not have unlocked, likely because they require matchmaking. I'm sure Nintendo will have to come up with a way to allow them to be unlocked later on, but there is no sign of them doing it yet. So now that we've gotten the mechanics all out of the way, let's get to some gameplay. Alright, so here we have the GCN Waluigi stage. This is just one of the few ones we're going to be doing. Man, I got pelted by 2 red shells in a row. Bowser must be very busy back there. So we got a ring of fire with some piranhas. That definitely does help add to the scenery, make the environment look cool. Also adds a little bit of fundamental purpose as well. It's not just there for decoration. Now, you know how our power-ups throughout this level seem at least pretty hard. At least in my eyes in comparison to all the other ones. I mean, in comparison to all the other stages. So it appears that, I mean, it's going to be 4 times as bad inside of 150cc when you finally get to that. Man, look at how far up in the air Mario goes when he gets hit by one of those blue shells with wings. Now, I don't know the exact name of it. Just making one up there. Again, pelted by 2 red shells in a row. Bowser must be really busy back there since I see him on screen again. Now, I will admit, it does take a while to recover. To recover from being hit. That's one of the biggest things that I kind of dislike about this game. I mean, it's nothing really that bad, but it's just annoying. So I will admit, inside of this game, it is very hard to drive with oil on your heads-up display. It's really a pain because you never know what's coming around you. Oh, wait up a minute, that oil made me miss a POW block, didn't it? Damn, oil. So next up on the gameplay counter is... Next thing up on the gameplay counter is Bowser's Castle for the Nintendo 64, the Bowser's Castle map. It's one of the... whatchamacallit, it's part of the Leaf Cup, I believe. Just in one of the... No, it's the last cup. Now, I may sound inexperienced, but this is my first time actually doing a real YouTube video with narration, so just getting used to it. Okay, so here we have the Nintendo 64 Bowser's Castle map. This is part of it's part of the last cup to be exact, inside of the retro area. I don't know the exact name of it off the top of my head. Fire-breathing dragons make very nice scenery. Wait a minute, was that thing just locked up? Man, those are some evil blocks. So that was a pretty nice formation of the blocks back there, actually. It adds a nice touch to the graphical capabilities of the Wii. And then, of course, I end up running into the blocks and they slow me down and stuff. But I guess I should be used to it by now. The transition between day and night makes some awesome looking graphics. Wow, now a big version of Mario. Now, if I remember correctly, he's also immediately to the POW block that just popped up as well. don't have anybody to drop it off to. Oh, seems like I get to keep the lucky cloud and shrink. That was a close one. And using all those mushrooms is a very idiotic idea. Probably gonna overshoot the turn too. Pancake. Yep, there we go, spreading the love. Of course I ended up running into the fire, it's just my luck. Alright, so here we have the Moonwind Highway map. This is inside of the Sparkle Cup 150cc. I'll just give you the gist of this map right now. It's very frustrating. Throughout the entire map, you got your cars driving towards you. They can run you over. They do that a lot inside of this one, actually. It's probably why I ended up in 12th place in the end. I really did not want to go back and redo the entire two races beforehand. So I decided to leave it at 12th place. You can definitely tell this game was made on the other side of the world because, as you can see, the cars drive on the opposite side of the road than what we do in the United States. No offense to anybody who views me out in Japan or anything like that, but you can definitely tell this game is not up to American standards, should I say. I don't really know how to word it. Got hit by a car again. Hit by another obstacle. Finally on lap 2. What is it with these cars? They're being a pain in the ass. As you'll see, the most common places for me to get run over are at interstate. I mean, not at interstate, but at highway entrances with the boosts and all that stuff. As you can see, that's like the 15th time I've been ran over already. Okay, so here we have the Grumble Volcano. It's a modern level from the Star Cup. So as you'll notice right off the bat, the graphics are very detailed. Very detailed description of the volcano. Moving it silently. But I will admit this is one of the most frustrating levels inside of the entire game. It took me about 20 times to finally beat this level on 150cc and 100cc. It was a lot of hard work. It took me about 6.5 hours to get done. But then the Moonlight Highway was next after this. This is right before this. I think the player who plays this will find that it is very appealing to the eye. It does add another element of challenge that normal level. You got a cloud on top of us and hit us right over the jump, so we'll fall right down. And then we get zapped again. This entire map is like a minefield of bananas, all that stuff. There's obstacles all over the place. Power-ups being used all over the place, such as towel blocks. Like that. No, I'm not playing poorly just from the review. This is normally how I play. As a recommendation, I would like to recommend this game to anyone and everyone who wants a good racing game based on the Mario Saga on the Nintendo Wii. It's a very good game based on its graphics and its overall mechanics.